All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Back with another day where I have used the app called My Macros Plus to build my food plan for the day. I do these for myself every day. At some point, I thought, why not record them, throw them up on here, maybe help somebody else figure out how to track their macros so they can hit their overall nutritional goals. So, if you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even to subscribe while you are already here. A couple of things that I wanted to show you. One is earlier today, I did a review video on this new shaker cup that I've got. It is a USB powered shaker cup, which sounds utterly ridiculous until you try it. There's going to be a link down in the description below and also a thing at the end of this video you can click to go and check that out. I'm still shocked at how well that works. Also, one other thing I wanted to share with you here, whenever I am tracking my numbers, the reason that I track my macros is because I know that 1 plus 1 is always going to equal 2. I don't have to guess. I don't have to wonder. I have spent a lot of my adult life wondering how to achieve certain results and not doing the 1 plus 1. I'm trying 1 plus 5 and just trying to take guesses because I didn't like the answer to 1 plus 1. Well, ultimately, 1 plus 1 was the right answer. And whenever I started doing 1 plus 1 and letting the macros do the math for me, you'll see here, actually on my app, this is a tracker that shows my weight as I either change my macros to gain weight or as I'm going to be losing weight. Specifically, right here in the middle of 2020, if we look at this, you can see there's a purple line there. That's where I reached my goal weight. And what I wanted to do at that point was then start to gain weight again, but I wanted to do it the right way. So you'll see now what will happen is my weight will go up to about right here. So the macros did what I wanted them to do, which was 1 plus 1 equals 2. So if I eat in a caloric surplus, I'm going to gain weight. And sure enough, it did it. Now, you can see here, once we get to around February, January to February of this year, I changed my macros to go into a caloric deficit. I count them so that I am hitting my numbers to cut weight. And 1 plus 1, again, equaled 2. The numbers, my trend started to go down on my weight just as I would expect it to do. I expect 2 to be the answer to 1 plus 1. By the way, this app is called Happy Scale. I'll put a link in the description down below as well. It's fantastic for tracking your weight and tracking your average weight. Because sometimes you have these weird spikes in your weight on any given day and you'll freak out and think, where did I just gain that 6 pounds? You didn't gain 6 pounds, and this helps you kind of with those types of situations. So great app, but I wanted to show you why I track my numbers is because I want to always reach my 2, and macros takes the guesswork out of it for me. So I just want to share that with you, a little tidbit. So let's take a quick look. I want to show you what my overall calorie and macro goals are for each day. Right now, my number that I want to hit is about 2576 on my macros. By the way, if you don't know what your numbers are supposed to be, 2 links are going to be in the description down below. One is for the bigger, leaner, stronger macro calculator, and one is for the if it fits your macros calculator. They're going to give you just about the same calories, but they're going to be a little bit different on the macros. So check each one of them out, try each one, see which one you like better. And so this is my current number, 201 protein, a little bit higher on carbs, and a little, 96 grams of fat. So that's my current targets. I've already done all of today. It's actually 10:30 at night, but here's how I did it. I actually typically am skipping breakfast as of late, but I went ahead and ate some liquid egg whites this morning with some chicken bone broth. So a high protein breakfast, minimal fat. In fact, if you look here, I better turn this so we can get this in the, there we go. It's less than 1 gram of fat for that breakfast, so very low fat breakfast. And as I've said before, the way that you start your days are going to determine how your days end. Keep that in mind in regards to this fat. For lunch, I did another Reuben wrap because I've got this corned beef that I need to get through. So it's some corned beef, some sauerkraut on a wrap. Did I not put the wrap on there? I didn't. I got to put that wrap on there. Oops. Plain wellness wrap 1 for lunch. All right. So there's the wrap. I ate some turkey pepperoni. I'm just eating it straight out of the bag because I'm bougie. And some V8. I haven't had V8 on my plan since probably last year. I love spicy V8. I don't like the regular V8. So I'm measuring out the V8 and drinking that, 9 ounces there, 10 grams of carbs, and actually a little protein, which is nice, 0 fat. So that was my lunch. Dinner, very basic, some whole grain rice, 2 buffalo chicken patties, And I actually need to move a couple of things very quickly here because this is in the wrong spot. That is a dinner piece, and the guacamole is a dinner piece as well. This app is great. My Macros Plus, link in the description down below. There we go. So now my dinner looks better. Whole grain rice, 2 buffalo chicken patties. These are the vegan patties from Walmart. And then I put a slice of mild cheddar cheese on each one and some guacamole on each one. Very basic dinner, but did what it needed to do. 960 calories. That's the other thing. Very basic dinner, but 960 total calories. So it adds up quick. For snacks today, here's what I've done. A Colby Jack cheese stick. 2 bags of Quest protein chips. A frozen fruit bar made by the Outshine Company. Some of those Planters mixed nuts, which I showed you yesterday. And yet to be eaten, a drumstick made by Nestle, which is those little waffle cone things with some ice cream in it and the hard shell. And look, you can eat that if it fits into your numbers. So that's really nice because even with that little snack, that little treat, with all that built in, if you look at my numbers at the top, I've still got actually 18 total calories to go on my plan. So I've almost hit my exact number today. I went over a little bit on protein, over a little bit on carbs, and my fat is nearly 0. So this ended up being a really nice plan for today. Remember how I said earlier that the way that you start your day is how you end your day? Well, that's how I was able to do this original drumstick, was because I didn't do very much fat at the beginning of the day. It left me some room towards the end of the day to do something a little bit fattier, which I prefer to do. So ended up being a really nice day. But again, get that app, Happy Scale. It's fantastic. I hope I didn't say Happy Feet earlier. That'd be embarrassing. Happy Scale is the app. There's going to be 2 links below down to 2 different macro calculators. Check those things out. This app for tracking your actual macros is called My Macros Plus. Link in the description down below as well. If this was helpful, please hit like, maybe even subscribe. I do these videos every single day. Peace out. I got to go eat me a drumstick. See you on tomorrow's video.